This show has been made possible with the continued support of Partners.io, your global gambling and betting affiliate program. Hello, my iGaming friends, and thank you for once again joining me on APCW Perspectives. And as we head toward February, the countdown is underway for ICE and IGB affiliate London. This week I'm going to try to not discuss the UK Gambling Act review or the delayed white paper. But the fact that I just mentioned both of them means I've already failed miserably. However, I would like to mix things up just a little bit by starting our program in Germany this week. We don't talk about German online gambling much on this show, mainly because this is the name of their regulatory body. I'll give you a minute to digest that. However, as an important market, we did want to let you know that German regulators have slowly been approving licenses for online gambling operators, and it looks as if about 50 or so of those operators will receive the go-ahead. Now, what that will mean for affiliates in such a diverse yet restrictive market remains to be seen. I just wanted to make sure that you all were aware of the changes. Another interesting change in our industry is coming from the United Kingdom, surprise, surprise, as it appears that 4 of the largest members of the Betting and Gaming Council plan to reduce their contributions to the Gamble Aware charity by 25%. This, according to the Gamble Aware charity. APCW member Bet365, along with others, would like to give those funds to projects of their choosing instead of the less than transparent methods used by Gamble Aware. Of course, this story was reported on The Guardian. The Guardian hates our industry, but they're a collective group of biased assholes with subpar writing and reporting skills, so take that for what it's worth. Welcome back. Turning our attention to the Netherlands, I wanted to discuss another story that made headlines while I was on Christmas break a couple of weeks ago, where the Dutch Gambling Authority warned 2 operators about offering loyalty programs to young adults. And as much as I respect the Dutch as friendly, intelligent, and open-minded people, this seems like one of the stupidest damn things I've ever seen. The Dutch youth policy defines a young adult as being between the ages of 18 and 25. And if you want to argue that the minds of people that age are still being developed or haven't fully formed, and thus they need special protections, that's fine. But then explain to me why that same age group is permitted to vote, drink, serve in the military, smoke pot, and work as a prostitute. Seems to me that singling out gambling as a form of harm for this age group is both prejudicial and hypocritical. And speaking of prejudicial and hypocritical actions, the UK's Advertising Standards Authority recently banned an advert from Ladbrokes because they felt it violated their rules on appealing to children by featuring Premier League players. Last year, the ASA changed the wording of this rule from how it appealed to kids versus adults to if it had a strong appeal to children. And since no children work for the ASA, as far as I can tell, that must mean it's totally up to their opinion. Ladbrokes actually did market research and used age verification tools in order to avoid this and comply with their rule. But the ASA dismissed the research and the age verification process before upholding the complaint. Why? Because that's what served the ASA's agenda. And the only thing that matters to the ASA is the ASA's opinion. I could call them assholes here, but I already used the word asshole in the first part of the program, and putting too many assholes in a program, it just doesn't work. So I'm not gonna call them an asshole, but I'm thinking they're assholes. I'll be back next week and we'll do this all again. God willing, of course. And speaking of prejudicial and hypocritical actions, the UK Advertising Standards Authority recently banned an advert from Ladbrokes. It's from Ladbrokes.